Hi folks, there's a pretty wild story coming out of Texas. I'm wondering, did you guys see it? About a 17-year-old called Rudy who went missing and has now been found 8 years later. I have never came across this case before, so when I learned about it I was like, this is incredible. 8 years, amazing. Look at the hope that this gives to all the families out there of missing kids. So I went on YouTube, watched 2 short news reports. One of them was EquiSearch talking about looking for him. They looked everywhere, they said, and couldn't find him, but delighted he's found now. And then I watched the second clip and I was like, that's interesting. And I went to bed, woke up, and I immediately rewatched that second clip. I'll play it here. This is just a short clip from the news report.
That's why you could just imagine this family's relief after a long 8 years. So Rudy Farias was 17 years old when he was first reported missing. Now that would make him 25 years old. So back in March of 2015, officials said that Rudy Farias was walking his 2 dogs right near Tidwell and Park Drive. His family reported him missing after his dogs were found, but Farias never returned. His family told officials at the time he was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. Texas EquiSearch started asking the public for help trying to find him, saying that he was possibly disoriented and he had not been taking his medication. His mom spoke to us in 2017. She stayed anonymous because she was afraid that she believed her son's disappearance was suspicious.
Someone out there knows something. Anything. I just want the closure. That not knowing, that's torture.
And the Texas Center for Missing People tweeted out earlier that he was now in the hospital. We have calls out to officials. There are still a lot of questions right now, like where he was found and where he has been, of course, these last 8 years. We are going to try and get those answers.
I want to be a small bit careful here because I'm sure you guys seen in that clip what I saw, but I made a video before about Mike Williams, his mother, and how we shouldn't judge the actions of a mother when her child goes missing. There is no manual, so I'll wait until we have a small bit more info, but yeah, noted. His family also made comments about him having depression, which may be kind of insinuating that there wasn't foul play involved. So then when his mother says that, kind of goes against it a bit. And also they comment on the dogs. They were found by the family. It's a small bit odd. Dogs will usually stay close to where the person goes missing, especially if it's water, like a river or a lake or something. But other than that, they'll head back to the house. So maybe they were found on the way back to the house. I hope I'm wrong. It just feels a bit iffy. And the family put up a post of when they went up to see him in the hospital, and it sounds just awful. They said he's in terrible shape. He has cuts and bruises all over his body. He has hole openings and his feet are swelled up. He has dry blood in his head and in his hair. He thinks he's 14 and his name is Julio or something. They're going to touch him and he's flinching. He thinks they're going to harm him. It sounds like he was literally locked up in a dungeon and tortured. Like, what happened? Where was he? Like, he was found... Oh, I never told you that. He was found on the doorsteps of a church. A woman seen him and I think went into the police station, and she said that she thought it was a woman. She thought a woman was lying outside the church, and that's how the police found him. His mother is up in the hospital with him now. She won't leave his side. She's reassuring him that everything is going to be okay. But it's not a happy story, because you come away from it with loads of questions. Most importantly, somebody did this to him and they're out there. Do they have other people? Is there other young adults, kids that this person has? And he wasn't walking around Houston for the last 8 years. There's just so many questions there. I don't think this is the last that we'll hear about this case, so definitely keep an eye on it. Let me know what you think. Good luck, God bless. I hope everyone has a nice day.